Shalom Aleichem Rabotai. The Mishnah Yomi continues in Terumot, the 7th parak of Terumot, at the 5th Mishnah. Shtei kupot, two big baskets. Achat shel Terumah v'achat shel chulin. One of these is Terumah, and the other one is normal chulin, fixed up produce. Shenafla seya Terumah l'toch achat mehen. Now a seya, a scoop of Terumah, falls into one of these baskets. Ven yadua la'ezehem en nofla, and he doesn't know which basket it fell into. Where is the Terumah? The Mishnah rules, Harei ani omer, you could say, L'toch shel Terumah nafla, the Terumah fell into the Terumah. Now this is a big kula. The Terumah fell into the Terumah. That saves the day, because now the Terumah is just a little bigger, Baruch Hashem, and the chulin is untouched. So the Tiferes Yisrael explains that this is based on the concept that deraisa, on a biblical level, the Terumah is batal barov. So as long as you have this big basket and merely one scoop falling in, that the rabbis allowed us to go back to the din deraisa because we have a suffix. Where's the Terumah? Since we have a suffix, we can rely on the din deraisa and say wherever it is, it's batal, and allow us to halachically assume that the chulin is still chulin and the Terumah is still Terumah. Mishnah continues, Ein yadua ezehi shel Terumah, ezehi shel chulin. He's got two baskets in front of him. Which one's which? Achol achat mahen. So he ate from one basket. He's a non-Kohen. He thinks he's eating chulin, and he ate one basket, but he's not sure. Was that chulin? Was that Terumah pater? So he's pater from paying back. But once he's eaten from one basket, hashnia noheg buket Terumah. The second one you have to treat like Terumah. So since he's eaten from one, and we've said he's pater, so the assumption is the non-Kohen ate from the chulin basket, so we have to treat the second basket as if it's definitely Terumah. V'chayev b'chala. Even though we're treating it like Terumah, it's still chayev in chala, which chala itself is a Terumah. We don't take chala out of Terumah, but because it might have been the chulin, we're not sure, we're making assumptions here, it's still chayev in chala like chulin is. Divrei Rabbi Meir. This is according to Rabbi Meir. So it's a leniency in Rabbi Meir that he would allow someone who ate from the first basket to assume he was eating from the chulin, and then treat the second as Terumah, but al safek, it might not have been Terumah. He might have made a mistake, but he's still pater from paying back. But Rabbi Yossi poter. Rabbi Yossi's poter here on taking chala from the second basket. Rabbi Yossi says you can assume for sure that the non-Kohen ate from the chulin, and the second basket is definitely Terumah, and definitely doesn't need chala. Achol acher et shnia pater. If a second person, now another person, Reuven ate from the first basket, now Shimon comes along, he eats from the second basket, Shimon's also pater. Because Shimon can say from his perspective that he was eating from the chulin basket, and it was Reuven who ate from the Terumah. They can both say that they ate from chulin and be believed, because we don't know which one's which, or both say. Achol echad et shtehen, but if one person ate from both baskets, misholem kiktona shebet shtehen, he has to pay back the kolchanim like the smaller basket. If he ate all of it, or he ate whatever the smaller amount was, or if he ate a seya from both, you pay back a seya. Also the suffix, because we don't know which one's the Terumah, so we assume one of them, of course one of them is the Terumah, so we're going to be makel and assume it was the smaller amount he ate. If he ate half a seya from one and a seya from the other, we'll assume that the one he ate half a seya from was the Terumah. Mishnah Vav continues the same theme. If you have two baskets, one chulin, one Terumah, and now in Vav, nafla achat mehem l'toch chulin. So one of these baskets got dumped into a bin of chulin. And we don't know, again, which basket was the one that went in. Eina midumatan. It does not make dimua, make a forbidden mixture out of this new barrel of chulin. Shnia noig buket Terumah. And the second one, you treat it as if it's Terumah. V'chayav et b'chola divrei Rabbi Meir. And even though you're treating it like Terumah, you still have to take chala. So it's kind of like chulin in that regard. You have to be machmer, because it might be chulin and take the chala, according to Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Yossi poter. Rabbi Yossi says it's pater from the chala. So this is just like the last Mishnah. Mishnah Hey, we said if he ate from one of these baskets, and we don't know if it's the chulin or the Terumah, we're going to assume that whatever basket he ate from is the chulin, and he's pater. So here too, one of the baskets fell in to another amount of chulin. We're going to assume it was the chulin that fell in. It doesn't make it dimua. Because we have a suffix, we're not sure it was Terumah. Only vadai Terumah will make it make it meduma, and here it's a suffix. But again, we have to treat the other barrel out of suffix like a truma. Nafla shnia l'makamacher. Now, if this new mixture, so this suffix, we don't know what it was, fell into our chulin. Now, this chulin falls into another place, into a third container. Eina medumatan. It doesn't make it meduma because it's a suffix what fell into the first container. So we don't know if there's any truma in the second container. So when the second container falls in or is mixed into the third container, we can't say it's meduma. We're not sure there was ever any truma in here. Naflu shtehen l'macham echad. But if both of these containers fell in, going back to the original containers, one's chulin, one's truma, we don't know which one's which. And if both of them fall into a container of chulin, and this container of chulin does not have 100 parts equal to one part of what's falling in, so midamot, it does make meduma, it does make a forbidden mixture of chulin and truma, kikatana shabashtehen, like the smaller amount of each of them. So if one of them was 5 seah and one of them was 4 seah, so it would make meduma the equivalent of 4 seah. It would make a proportional meduma like 4 seah, because we're going to assume to be mekel that the smaller one is the one where the truma is. Shkoyach.